I'm getting requests from family across the country. I'm about to graduate. I'm getting requests for gift ideas. What am I thinking about? There's a million sites to shop from. All I have are emails, scribble down pieces of paper, top of mind, text. It's all over the place. It'd be really nice if I could have it all in one spot. And even the kicker would be if I could do it over time and track those prices as well. Well, enter DropShop. We've been working on this all weekend. Basically, what it is, it's a personally curated online shopping experience where you can find, save, and track. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I'm shopping. Doesn't matter what site. You'll have your little DropShop bookmarklet on your bar. So here we are, we're on Amazon. I found some really cool sunglasses. I hit my button, up pops the bookmarklet. I put in the name, you have the product picture here, you verify the price, and then you put it into a bucket. From there, it goes to your profile page on DropShop. I guess I can move around a little bit. So here we are on the page. You have your recently saved droplets. We're kind of flirting with the name of it. But into your buckets, you have the recently saved up top, then you have your personalized buckets here. And what we like about this is that they're entirely customizable. It's not just shoes or home accessories or whatnot. You make them yourself. Someday, summer, my wedding, so on and so forth. And then at the bottom, we have recommended products as well. All right, so let's take a look into a bucket. Yeah, this one's called shoes. As you can see, these are products from different sites over different time periods. This could be from last month, last week, yesterday. And then we have aggregated prices from different sites. You have Amazon, eBay, theoretically, however many show up, and different options within the bucket. And then also there's going to be a discovery engine to it, similar to Netflix or StumbleUpon, where based on your likes, your interest, your past purchases, and drop shoppers like you, we recommend products. All right, so would anybody else use this but me? We went out, we talked to people one-on-one, in person, I think over 30, 35, and they gave us some positive feedback. They said they could use a tool like this. As you can see, they're after that personal repository. They want all their stuff in one spot. We're already tweeting, Facebooking, and all that good stuff. They want to compare prices. These are things that people are interested in doing. And then we backed that up. We did an online survey of over 250 people. And we found that 77% use my haphazard text, email, jotting it down and hoping I have it with me when I need it. So they could use a better system, just like me. So let's take a look at some competitors. How do we differentiate? We've all heard of Pinterest. Beautiful user experience, but I can't buy a picture of a sunset. We're focusing on the commercial aspect of things, of products, and I lost my spot. They focus on what's trending, what's on Pinterest, whereas we're talking about bringing things to DropShop that I chose. Somebody else, sites like Wishlist, same kind of functionality as we're going for, but I don't know if they've talked to a designer in 10 years. So there's value in that. They're having a good user experience. We all know that. Last, the shopping site itself. It's doing what we want to do. It has its products, it has its prices, its searchability, whatever you want to call it. But you don't have competitors' products. Understandably, you don't have competitors' products. You don't have competitors' prices. So we want to put them all in one spot. And most importantly, how do we make money? Like I said before, you're in the bucket. We're going to sell real estate to competitors. I think this is just an example. It's Amazon, it's eBay, but Joe's corner shop for shoes can see this and buy this spot, and if they know they can sell at $98, they put it there. They already have me. They know I want the product, so they have that one-to-one relationship that every retailer is looking for. So that's pretty much it. Thanks. Put together a good team and did the best we could. We'd love to field some questions right now.
My question is, after I buy that item, does it stay in my bucket or does it go away?
I should have said something like, sorry, I should have said something like that. There'll be like a, I own it, or I'm marked as bought, which is good too. You know, you have a purchase history. People, if I liked a sweater you were wearing, maybe not me, but if I liked his sweater he was wearing last night, you know, I could say, where'd you get that? And if once this has 25 million users and he's already on it, I just go to his DropShop page and see the item, see the site, the price.
So where do I do the actual purchasing of the product? Do I do the purchasing of the product on DropShop, or do I get routed to the different website where I then purchase it from? And how do you connect with that if that's the case?
I have no kind of technical answer for you, but the idea would be, in the beginning, MVP, whatever you want to call it, you get launched back to the exact site where you buy it, and that would, you know, the same process as normal. It's just kind of more of a repository. But we have lofty dreams of like a universal checkout at Christmas time.
The same way you use like the droplet to bring it to the site, it just like connects you, whether it be like a link underneath the picture or the picture itself. It's going to take you back to where you like added that to your cart from the get-go.
So then are you taking commission from wherever they go then? At that point, how do you make money on that transaction?
It's a possible revenue stream. We know that that's not entirely sustainable for the refer lead, something like that. So that wouldn't be the main revenue stream. I mean, there's a lot of ideas that we just want to talk about what we could validate today over the weekend.
It looked like from your presentation that the revenue model you had anticipated was around advertising or other places to buy the same item.
Like I said, one of them.
So, as a user, I would think that I'm not then finding the cheapest price, I'm finding the cheapest among the advertisers who selected to use your site.
Well, what would the purpose be for Joe's Shoes Corner Shop to put up a $140 price when right next to it's the 120? I'm not. They could advertise, they could buy that spot, but you know, it's more about them bidding over my dollar, and maybe down the road, maybe they have like 20% off because Amazon's not the same as eBay or something like that. Does that answer your question, or am I?
I think so. So you're assuming that if someone were to advertise, you'd have an engine that would tell them that if you beat this price, it's worth buying.
I mean, it's not necessarily always solely around like best price, but like the real estate itself, like you're going to be able to, if you're seeing and aggregating that people are adding like a Nike shoe, and you can buy that Nike shoe at several different sites, like who's going to want to be in that space to get that sale? Is it Nike.com? Is it Zappos or XYZ company? So I guess that's where like we try to strategically position ourselves.
I guess my question would be, how you guys plan on doing customer acquisition? Mainly due to the fact that, everybody's going to get this who comes up. I typed in quickly on Google, my wish list or whatever, and there are literally 4 or 5 companies in the space already.
What's that?
Yeah, so I guess my question is, how do you plan to compete coming in new against obviously guys who already are paying Google to be at the top of the list and already, way ahead of you obviously in development?
There's no doubt that the space is pretty saturated in terms of like wish list. We saw my wish list, Pinterest in a way you can save, but the focus isn't around the product. So I guess like the trend that we're trying to set is it's more centered around you as the user. We're not pushing content across you like the way when you land on when you sign up, like all this filtering stuff of like, I don't want any of this. It always brings you back to like you as the developer of your profile. So I guess if that were the interest, that's what we're going for. And then learning more about the customer is like where we're at, like how we get that conversion, right?
And again, we just want to talk about what we know we could do today. There's the idea of like a social aspect, like registries and group buckets, things like that.
Yeah, I get that. I guess my original question, how are you going to get people to come to you guys instead of those guys? If you think about acquisition of customers, like how are you going to get them there?
That's what we have to learn.
Okay,
absolutely. Sure. No, absolutely. That's what we have to learn, and that's like the next step is proving that there's interest or any kind of legs in this.
Give 10 seconds. Can't even get
I want it.
You won't get the answer though.
About customer acquisition, we'd be, serving up ads and blogger outreach,